Hey everyone, how's it going? I'm doing quite well. It is time to get this thing started, and I'm going to discuss wrestling news, wrestling topics, and a lot of amazing stuff, in my opinion. Okay, you may hate this discussion, but so what, right? Anyway, so sit back, relax, and enjoy this. Hopefully, you enjoy this discussion. Wild discussion. Here goes nothing. Now, if you've been paying attention on SmackDown Live, or you read online about what is going on SmackDown Live, Shane O'Mac and Daniel Bryan have disagree on certain things. You could just tell. There's little, how am I gonna say this? Look like Daniel Bryan wants to beat the crap out of Shane O'Mac. Same thing. Shane O'Mac wants to beat the crap out of Daniel Bryan, but face facts, that's not gonna happen. Okay. That'd be cool if it did, but it's not gonna happen. Some decisions that Shane O'Mac made, Daniel Bryan does not agree with. This could be a tease, possibility on the match between Daniel Bryan and Shane O'Mac. Yes, I know that the WWE doctors did not clear Daniel Bryan, but one of the reports, I don't know if it's in this one, that the doctors, he goes to other doctors, they clear him, but the WWE doctors will not clear him. Or this might be a huge cover-up. So if this does happen, this would be a very, very crazy match, because Daniel Bryan, well, he used to do some crazy stuff in the ring. Shane O'Mac does some crazy stunts. So if it does happen, I don't know if it's gonna be on the biggest stage of them all, like WrestleMania. And I also heard, I made a discussion about it a while back, possibly Shane O'Mac turn heel. So that'll be a perfect opportunity to turn on one of his buddies, partner, the GM, Daniel Bryan, or the commissioner. I forgot who it is, each other. So I'll put the article down below. Yeah, this is what I'm going to say. It says right here. I'm going to give you a little preview. Daniel Bryan has said number of interviews that several doctors had cleared him, but not from the doctors. And I know a lot of people on social media cannot stand this reporter, Dave Meltzer, whatever his name is. I don't know why people cannot stand him. He's just a reporter like everyone else is, or maybe he's not. Maybe just a phony reporter who thinks he knows it all, but he really doesn't. But it's okay. It's the same thing for off the record, like ESPN. They just do their damn job. If it happens, it happens. If it doesn't happen, it's not a big deal. Like me, I just want to discuss this is backstage rumors. So I don't know how he gets this information, but when last time we actually saw Daniel Bryan compete in the WWE, probably been a while. So probably this match is not gonna happen, and WWE is gonna be stupid enough to not re-sign him, and he's gonna go to a different company to compete. Now they know his contract is gonna expire this coming up September 2018. I think, yeah, it is. And if they lose him, that'll be a big loss. If he doesn't compete, or if he just do general manager of SmackDown Live, that is a huge blow. You may agree with me, you may disagree with me. He's definitely a future WWE Hall of Famer for a short run, because he got injured, concussions. You know the whole works. WWE is very, very precautious how these performers, if they get seriously injured, and if they have a history of concussions, then they're not gonna clear you. I know he wants to compete, and let's see what happens. Now, if the WWE doctors did not clear Daniel Bryan for this match, if it does happen, most likely Daniel Bryan is going to have a replacement to face Shane O'Mac sometime in the near future. So I don't know, you know what I'm saying? So I just give you a little preview on it. You guys can read the full the full article down below. Now, that'd be a pretty good matchup, pretty good storyline in my opinion. Actually, it won't be a match. It'd be like a brawl, like the time Kurt Angle versus Shane O'Mac, King of Ring, back in was it 01? Is it 02 King of Ring that year? I forgot what year it was. Let me know down below. I forgot. Time's going so damn fast. Yes, I know they won't do that kind of crazy stuff because WWE is stuck in the PG era, and I don't know when is it gonna change. Probably never, because the sponsorships, they love the PG stuff for the kids and all that other stuff. See, when I was a kid, we didn't complain as much back in the golden era, the late era, because I was too young. In the 90s, and then the Attitude Era, I said, oh wow, this is awesome, I love this. And then it did not really last that long. I really wish they stretched it a little longer, but I guess it runs its course. Now the kids of this era, like maybe 9, 10, or younger, or 16, teenager years, they don't mind the PG bullcrap because they don't know what they're missing. The Glory years, the ECW era, or actually the Hardcore era, the Attitude Era, the Russian Aggression era. I think that Russian Aggression era, it was so underrated. Not overrated, underrated. A lot of people don't talk about it, but I love it. Some people, there was some garbage matches, some garbage storylines, but overall, I think it was a pretty good, I guess it's like in their version, like a Attitude Era 2.0, but it really wasn't, because you could still do great matches, blood, bra and panty matches, and I forgot when they decided to change it. Oh yeah, 08, because Chris Benoit killed himself with his wife, himself, and his son. Sorry I mentioned it. Rest in peace, and it's very sad. He's a great performer. Hell of a performer. I saw him, the only time I saw him at WrestleMania 20, between himself, yeah, well, I made a mistake there. Himself, HBK, and Triple H was a hell of a main event for WrestleMania 20. And I gotta look on WWE.com, on the network, if they edit it out, They shouldn't edit it out. You should remember Chris Benoit as a wrestler, not as a murderer. And WWE will never, and I repeat, will never put him in the Hall of Fame. If they did, I'd be shaking my head. But we will never know what really did it. People say the stories. People say it might be the Road Rage. I don't know. There's a lot of things I want to discuss, so it sucks. So that's why WWE don't want to clear Daniel Bryan, because he might go ape shit. Sorry, my language. And I know he would never do that to his wife or daughter. He's a very lovable man. That's what I see on TV. I don't know what he does off the camera. He could be a totally different person. Everyone gets out there in their bad moods, but I think, I know this is a very touchy subject, I think the steroids has something to do with it. In my opinion. McMahon like these heavyweights guys, but Batista, Chris Benoit, much more. I'm not going to discuss it any further. So I don't know. Even Hogan probably took steroids. Probably if you walk up to him and say, you ever took steroids? Probably he would deny it in a heartbeat. Probably he took steroids and he worked out, to cover it up. And that's why a lot of people out there who's not a wrestling fan will bash it. I'm not bashing it, I'm just explaining and giving my thoughts on the matter. Anyway, so what's your thoughts on the possibility of Daniel Bryan versus Shane O'Mac? if that's plan B. That's plan A. Plan B is if Daniel Bryan can't go, he's gonna have a replacement to face Shane O'Mac in the near future. Probably plan B. That's the way WWE's gonna probably go in that direction. So that wraps it up, and I'll put the article down below, and have a good one. And see you guys next edition. Hit the subscribe, like, and follow. And if you want to follow me on Instagram or Twitter, all my other social media accounts down below, just look in the description box. Okay, that really means a lot. So, thank you for listening.